Welcome to a garden railway update. Now, you might be thinking, where the heck am I? Well, we're in the garden workshop, which was the garden shed, but my dad has been off work for you know why, because what's going on out there in the weird world, and he's been doing a lot of work, and he's built this workshop out of our old garden shed. So today I thought, right, I think it's about time, guys. I think the garden railway, which is just out there, needs to be back on the channel. A lot of work has been going on. Now, the reason why the garden railway hasn't been on the channel that much recently is because it's not very reliable. It was just chucked down, not much thought gone into it really. So a massive project has begun to replace the whole track bed. Now, my dad is also given a big hand with this, with the woodwork and stuff, and he's been busy with that over the last couple of days when the weather has been really good, which it has been over, what is it, a good few weeks now. It's been really nice. But today I planned to do the garden rail update, and out there it's chucking it down with rain. Thank you very much for that. But anyway, I thought, well, we're used to the rain, just get on with it basically. So in today's video, just a short one for you guys, we're going to look at the railway itself, just out there. I might get a bit wet, but yeah, never mind. What I do anyway, so it doesn't matter. We got the new track bed, which is out there. I'll show you that now. Still loads more work to do. And we have a new loco, which you might be able to just see it just here. Yeah, it's quite a big loco, which you would expect for G-gauge. So yeah, we're going to take a look at that, pop outside, have a look at the work. And we're not going to run the trains today because, well, it's raining and electric, and rain don't really mix too well, do they? So let's have a look at the new model, then we'll go outside and have a look what's been going on. Well, guys, I did say it was a large model, and, well, it is. Now, guys, I know the lighting is going to be a bit on the iffy side because we're in a shed that they're not known for well lit, are they? But we will be getting electrics down here, so hopefully we can get some lights sorted out. And you can see the workbench. By the way, this is not my workbench. I get told off if I take over that. So, yeah, here it is. And you can see the size of this model. Can't quite see the detail because I said the lighting. If we go a bit closer, what a lovely model this really is. Oh, that bell shouldn't be like that. Let's turn it the right way. It's got a timber load. I don't really like this timber load. It's a bit fake and plasticky. I don't know if I can do anything about that. I don't really know. But you can see the name on the side of the tender. It's got all metal wheels. It's got metal valve gear. Few of the handrails, this one, both sides, is also metal, and I believe, yeah, these ones at the front are as well. We got the KDs pretty much style couplings at the front and at the rear. I believe that's an imitation one at the front. We do have operating coupling levers. You can see them just there. The model also has smoke. It does have a working smoke unit. I have yet to try that because, well, I can't use it at the moment. And it does have working LED lights. You can just see there. That's the only problem with this model. This is a little bit loose, but that doesn't matter because it works, so no problems there. Now, this is made by Bachmann, believe it or not. Bachmann do G-gauge models as well as HO. Now, what I'm going to do next is show you a comparison between the size of this model. It'll give you an idea how big this thing is. I'm going to get a HO Bachmann model and put it next to this, and you'll see the difference in size. Now, this really does put in perspective the size difference between HO and, well, G-gauge. It is absolutely massive difference, isn't it? Here, you can just zoom in a bit, we have a Bachmann. This is a 284 Berkshire from the Nickel Plate Railroad. Now, this is a new model. This turned up this morning, the day of filming this, along with this. They both turned up at the same time. Picked this up for a bit of a bargain on eBay with sound. That's going to be in a separate video. We're not going to talk much about that, but that's something to look forward to on the channel. So just before we go out and have a look at the railway itself then, I just want to tell you the price of this massive loco that we have here. Now, yes, it is second-hand. I buy a lot of second-hand locos. I think we all should do that. I've never ever had a problem with a second-hand model not working. So, God, look at that size difference, guys. That is just madness, isn't it? Well, second-hand, perfect condition except for that wobbly headlight, but that doesn't really matter. Perfect working order, no scratches, no blemishes, all in good condition. How much? If you have a guess, guys, how much would you pay for this Loco? Yeah, this thing cost less than most of my Locos do for Jubilee Road. Believe it or not. This cost £160. What on earth is going on here? £160 for a Loco of this size and detail and quality? That is just, well, madness. This was much more expensive. I'm not going to tell you that yet because that's for a separate video. But that wasn't much more expensive than that. What is going on? That's just madness, isn't it? But yeah, that is the new Loco, and we will be getting that hopefully up and running on the Garden Railway once we've done some more work. So now it's time to go out into the miserable old British weather. So I think we should go out there, and you can just see there's the track bed. So let's go and have a closer look. Right, well, here is well, our garden. You can just see the railway which runs down this hedge here, round there, behind the maple tree, and back over the pond just here. I'm actually standing in the shed doorway so I don't get soaking, because I don't really fancy that today. So you can see then there is no track bed on either side of this railway, but if we go here, if we just go down a bit, you can see the new track bed just here. If we point the camera down, there we go. Absolutely solid, guys. This is not going anywhere. The wood's been treated, so it should last plenty long enough. We will be putting crushed rock, sort of a grey, sort of, well, maybe black colour for ballast. We are going to pin this track down. You can see just there are track pins there. Well, they're not there yet, it's the actual holes for them, so that will be going in place. But you can see it's a lovely gradual incline up to that bridge. We're going to do a bit more of a rockery in this corner just to make it look a little nicer. Just here, the point is actually still here. That will be going, well, not that way at the moment because there's a heck of a slab there, but we'll be going that way for a couple of sidings. It carries on down this way, as you can see, and then that's as far as we've got, just there. Now, while I was in work, my dad did this corner here, and he said it was an absolute, well, nightmare of a job. You can see there's a few different separate pieces of wood there to get the curve around to support the track properly. So yeah, a lot of work has been done here on the railway. It has been sunken into the ground a bit, not all the way because we still want a small embankment to make it look a bit more realistic. What I'm going to do now is going to brave the rain and show you a different angle. So this is as far as we've got then. You can see the thickness of that wood. That's definitely going to last long enough. And this is what it was like. It was just sat here on the chip-ins, which wasn't a good idea, I know, so we're doing it properly this time. Yes, we're always going to get noise out here, guys. You hear that boy racer going past? What a nutter. Anyway, if we come around here, you can see this corner and where it's been set into the ground a bit. It all looks really nice and it's all properly done. You can see there it doesn't move, it's very solid, screwed together. So it's going to form a lovely track bed here on the railway. And then if we just go around there, this is where the track begins again. And then we go up to the bridge, which is just here. Bridge hasn't been changed at all, that's still the way it was. And then you can see the track continuing down this way. Now we are leaving gaps between the track. If we come a bit closer, see it here? I don't have to. The reason why I'm doing that is purely because of sound. Garden Railways running with metal wheels over these joints sounds so realistic, and I want it to be sort of a rough, sort of light railway kind of feel to it, so that will definitely do that. So pretty much, guys, that is the Garden Railway update. Just stand back in the shed for a bit. So yeah, there's a lot of work to do for me and my dad to get this, well, we got to go from there all the way down, cross and back up. Bit of expense,
but it's definitely going to be worth it. Obviously, we're doing this because I can't work on Jubilee Road at the moment. I'm not allowed to go to GLR, our workshop. You know why, guys, because of what is going on out there. So I thought, well, let's get on with the Garden Railway instead while the weather was nice. And then the weather had other ideas and thought it would chuck some rain at us. So yeah, thank you very much for that. But it's not going to stop me. I'm out here in the rain anyway. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of the lovely new Loco and the work that's been going on here on the Garden Railway. It'd be nice to hear from you. Obviously, don't forget the Facebook page, guys. Come over there and join us. Loads of pictures and exclusive videos I'm doing on there now, and you know, message me if you want to know anything. I'll try and help you out or anything like that. And it also lets you know what's coming up on the channel as well, so it gives you a bit of an insight to the main channel. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much, and stay safe, obviously, and I'll be back on the Garden Railway or up in the loft with some more railway content for you. Bye, everyone.